Welcome to Mass Hunter Quant Target Deconvolution 2. Let's start off by establishing the concept of a clean spectra, and I'll do that by illustrating an unclean spectra, which is without deconvolution, and the clean spectra. So here is an example of an unclean spectra, meaning it's just using the regular spectral extraction without any target deconvolution. And what you'll see here first is it has a low library match score. And the reason is, if you look at this grass in here, there's many spectral ions that are coming from the background, and when that is compared against the reference spectra, which is clean, you get penalized for all these extra ions that don't match, and your library match score is reduced. Now let's compare that apples to apples with clean spectra, which does use deconvolution. First, the library match score is much improved. And if you look at the reason, you don't see the grass because it's been cleaned up. If you look at a GC column bleed, you'll get a lot of ions coming into the spectrum that really don't associate with the peak, and those have been removed in the process of deconvolution, and therefore the matching of these ions with the reference spectra gives you a much better score. Deconvolution and its yielding a cleaned up spectra is important because in quantitation we pick a target and maybe a couple of qualifiers, but there are other ions in the fragmentation spectra that are useful to make sure that we have the right answer and to build confidence in that result. I'll call that measure of confidence. Alright, where target deconvolution pays off is in complex samples. So the ability to clean up the spectra and match it against a library reference is good in the cases where the matrix would, for example, affect the retention time of your compound by varying it, common in dirty samples. And the alternative peak outlier can help you make sure that you're assigning the target correctly. And in that effort, it will reduce the false positives, which is a goal of this analytical process. Thanks for your attention.